The only one thing stopping you from embracing your femininity, you as a mom, you as a wife, a single woman looking to attract a man for dating and relationship, you as a woman in a corporate environment looking to embrace your femininity, your belief, your mindset, your culture. These are some of the things that is actually stopping you from embracing your femininity. My name is Merit. I'm a femininity coach. I help corporate women use their femininity. I help mom use their femininity in their marriage. I help single women embrace and balance their femininity. You can actually book a one-on-one coaching with me. You can also actually join my membership group, which I will be launching in the next 8 weeks. In case you are watching this video and it has been already 8 weeks, you can actually find the links to my membership group on the description below. So now let's get into this video. One of the things actually stopping you from embracing your femininity is societal expectation. Because you're a woman, the society tends to tell you how to behave, what you should do, what you should or should not do as a feminine woman. And a lot of women are actually using this as a standard when it comes to them becoming a feminine woman. The society should not define what femininity means to you as a woman. You actually have the right to determine what femininity is to you and what femininity should be and how you wish to express your femininity. For instance, women are told they are supposed to be nurturers, caregiver, taking care of the home. They have to be this traditional wife. But as a woman, you can actually choose to be a modern day feminine woman, which means you can actually go after your dream. You can actually work as IT expert. You can actually work as an engineer. You can actually work in the area where there are also other masculine men, but you need to also learn how to balance both sides. So the society expects you as a woman to only use this side of you that is feminine by using it in an area where you should use your femininity and not venturing into other aspects where they are the men, because they tend to limit you only to the area where you use your femininity. Society expects you to wear just dresses, do makeup, dress in a certain way, behave in a certain way. Maybe you're those women that like to dress in other kind of way, but this is not stopping you from embracing your femininity. All feminine women are not the same. We are all not the same. We have different ways that we use in embracing our femininity. The society might tell you, because you are a feminine woman, you're supposed to have your hair on, your makeup on, and not dress in a certain way. But you have your own unique way of dressing. You have your own unique style of dressing. This is why when clients come to me, we look at their daily activities. You might be a mom. You know, the kind of clothes that you should wear that actually align to you as a mom, as a woman in a corporate environment, or as a woman looking to date. All these are all important for you as a woman to be authentic to yourself. Femininity is what you define it to be. Femininity is not what the society define femininity to be, or what people think rather you should be as a woman to be a feminine woman. At the end of the day, you are the woman that is feminine, that is using your femininity, that is embracing your femininity. As a feminine woman, society might expect you to get married, to have kids, not to have aspiration, not to travel, not to do some of those things that you really would like to do. The society is stopping you from dreaming, from traveling the world. Who knows? You might find someone that you might live with forever and ever, or you might find your better half when you travel. You stop chasing your dream. You stop chasing your aspiration. I remember this used to happen also in Nigeria. The women, were not really allowed to go to school. They were supposed to get married and be in their husband's home while the men were sent to school. But now things have changed. A lot of things is now different. A lot of women are now going to school, getting bachelor's degree. So this shouldn't stop you from dreaming. This shouldn't stop you from going after your aspiration. You have a dream. Why not follow your dream? Society wants you to marry, to be at home, to be with your family. Of course, you can actually do it, but what is your aspiration? What is your dream? Probably you might even find a man that supports your aspiration, a man that supports your dream. That can also be a blessing to you as a feminine woman. Society expectation can be, as a woman, you're not supposed to take the leadership role because you have a company, because you have whatsoever you're leading, and people think because you're a woman, you're not supposed to lead this organization or lead these certain people. So leadership position should not be given to you because you're a woman. This is also where I come in as a coach. I teach you how you can actually use your compassion, your empathy to use in being a leadership position as a woman. Society is expecting men to just be the head and women to just be there. But when it comes to leading in family, a man is always the head. We as feminine women, we have no doubts regarding that. But when it comes to other area of your life where they give you the leadership matter to take, or when you have your own company, you're expected to lead, you're expected to be assertive. This is where your assertiveness as a woman, as a feminine boss babe come into play. In my community, the feminine boss babe, this is what you'll be learning in the feminine boss babe. You learn how to use your femininity, even while having a leadership position in your work life, in your corporate environment, in your life in general. So go learn how to be assertive as a woman. The second thing stopping you from embracing your femininity as a feminine woman is yourself. You're stopping yourself from becoming this feminine woman because you don't have confidence, because you have limited belief, because you don't know how you can actually embrace your femininity. You lack the skills for you to actually express and embrace your femininity as a woman. This obstacle is stopping you from understanding what you can do as a feminine woman, you can do as a masculine woman. You're actually stopping yourself because you are not getting the cup sense, or you actually understand, but you're doubting yourself that you cannot actually express your feminine or express your masculine side as a woman. Another reason why you're not embracing your feminine side as a woman is because you're doubting yourself. When you continuously doubt yourself, you then have an obstacle because you're thinking in your mind, you're thinking in your heart, how can I use my masculine side? How can I use my feminine side? And then you now have fears that you cannot actually embrace your masculine, you cannot actually embrace your feminine side as a woman because you lack confidence, you lack the belief in yourself that you can actually embrace both your masculine and also your feminine side. A feminine woman is weak. A feminine woman is supposed to be submissive. A feminine woman is this. Actually, it's not so. Embracing your femininity does not mean you're weak as a woman. Embracing your femininity, of course, you have to learn how to submit. Because a man is the head. As a woman, you give this man the authority to lead you. So automatically you become a follower of this man. You think that this is too much for me. Becoming a follower or letting this man lead you means that when the arm robber comes to your house to rob or whatsoever, you're not going to get up and say, this is the arm robber, let me take care of this situation. This man is going to sometimes take care of the situation, is going to represent the house, is the head of this house. So submission is not a bad thing as a feminine woman. You can actually learn how to submit to a man, learn how to submit to your man. Actually stopping you from embracing your feminine side. This is actually stopping you from becoming a feminine woman. Other beliefs stopping you from embracing your femininity is because you're afraid that people are going to judge you if you dare express your femininity. Maybe you're a feminine boss babe. As a feminine boss babe, when you bring your femininity into your work environment, people are going to see you to be weak. People are going to see you to be a woman that is actually weak. So this makes you lack the confidence to bring your femininity into your working life because of the belief that you have within yourself. And this is actually stopping you from embracing your femininity. When you believe that showing your emotion openly makes you seem weak, or showing your vulnerability makes people take advantage of you, this is coming from you. You're the one thinking about, when I show my vulnerability, when I show my emotion, people might think that I'm not feminine enough. I need to be able to control myself. This make you actually become more masculine. Sis, actually, you should really check on yourself, because there might be something that has happened in the past that you're trying to guide against, that you're trying to protect, and this is actually making your dating life difficult as a single woman, making your relationship difficult as a mom or a wife, or making you being approachable at your workplace even difficult, because these people are not coming to you because you're afraid of showing your vulnerability in your marriage, in your relationship. As a woman working in a corporate environment, you might think that as a woman working in a corporate environment, you might think that when you try to use your femininity, people might not see you to be the leader that you're supposed to be. So you tend to downplay your femininity. Actually, there are some ways you can incorporate femininity into your working life that people will see you, that people will appreciate you. When you bring your feminine side to your workplace, you become more approachable, you have more empathy, and people can feel this from you. And actually, this is what I teach in my one-on-one coaching program, which you can actually apply for. Other examples can be that as a woman, because you're from a particular background, a particular race, a particular family, your family tries to discourage you from venturing into some certain habits. Some habits can be you playing football, or venturing into some sport, or doing some certain things that are authentic to you, that you actually love. But because your family forbids you from looking at taking some of these hobbies, this can actually make you become more masculine, because you are afraid to express your true self as a woman, and you're following what your family think that you have to do in your life, in your future, without actually expressing yourself. There are some women that are footballers. There are some women that are working in a male-dominated environment that are still feminine. Most importantly, you need to learn how to incorporate some of those things that actually make you feel more feminine as a woman. The external circumstance can be you're working in a male-dominated environment, or in some certain workplace that requires you to wear some certain outfits, some certain uniforms. So you have to look in a certain way. In this way, you tend to hide your femininity. You tend not to embrace your femininity, because this is where you're working, and this is what they are require of you to be, how you should look. And this can actually stop you from embracing your femininity. And the last thing that can actually stop you from embracing your femininity is because you lack the knowledge. I understand that a lot of you knows the tip, the trick, the this, the hack. No, don't know the tip, the trick, the this, the hack. I want you to have the knowledge, the skill to actually understand what femininity is and how you can actually embrace your femininity. Instead of just learning a little bit about femininity, how about developing the right skill? I understand that some of you to this moment, you don't understand what femininity is, and this is actually stopping you from embracing your femininity. Because you come from a certain place, some certain background, in a home where you had no role model. Your mom was not a role model because she was a single mom and she was always in a masculine energy. This can actually stop you from embracing your femininity because you never had a role model. It's not your fault. Now you're learning what femininity is, what femininity is not, how you can actually balance your femininity. The lack of information there is that you never had a role model, you never had the resource that is stopping you from embracing your femininity. This is the reason why you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more how you can become more feminine as a woman. You lack access to a group or a community that can actually help you to become more feminine as a woman. So if you do not have this society, this group of people, this circle of people, this circle of feminine friends, it becomes even more difficult for you as a woman to embrace and express your femininity. A lot of you lack access to some opportunities. This is why I'm creating my femininity community, especially for mom, especially for single women, especially also for women in corporate environment. I intentionally wanted to make it 3 separate group because I want you to be able to network with women that are in your category. Like you're a mom, you're a wife, you can actually meet a mom or a wife in your community that you can actually get to know, get to meet, and make friends. Imagine you in this community getting to know a woman or a woman, and you're chatting and you go out there, you meet each other, you talk about that can keep you accountable, how you're embracing your femininity, what she's doing, what she's not doing, going to events together, coming to my future event together. Do you know how powerful it is? So this is why I'm creating this community for women in corporate environments. In fact, networking, getting to know other people. This is the reason why I do what I do, because I've been in a situation where I have looked for other feminine women around me. I stay in Germany. My Dutch is not so perfect, but when I have a community of women that we speak the same language together, this is even more easier for me. The language we speak, we're talking about self-care, we're talking about self-love, we're talking about embracing our femininity, and these are all beautiful things that feminine women actually do together. So if you're interested in joining this community, I'll have the link under the description. I'm starting the community in 8 weeks. I don't know when you're watching this video, it might be already 8 weeks. Then you can actually get access to join my community, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you, to meet you. I understand you never had the access to the right information in expressing or becoming a feminine woman, but now you have me, not just me, you have the community of the sisterhood, the community of the feminine wife and mom, soft feminine babe, single soft feminine woman. You have this community. Just go there and choose the one that you feel it's more suitable for you, that you would like to work with. You don't have to be in this 3 category. You need to start from 1. You lack access to femininity knowledge because some of us, we never really had a representation on media what femininity is to some certain community. Like in the Black community, some of us, we had a wrong narrative of what a Black woman is, what a Black woman is not. So sometimes we never really had this representation. Thank God that now we have media, we have people talking about becoming a feminine woman. We're not, as a woman, we're not just strong Black women. We can also be soft feminine women that can lean back on our femininity. Also with the other race, also with my white ladies, also with the ladies from Asia, also with the ladies from wherever you're from. You don't have to remain under the stereotype that they've used to be, like you have to be in a certain way when it comes to media representation. You can actually learn how you can embrace your femininity. Because of lack of this information in the media representation, it made it even become difficult for you to embrace your femininity. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be having other videos where you can actually learn how to embrace your femininity, or I do also podcast with other women. Other women are coming on my channel to tell you how to become a more feminine woman, how you can actually embrace your femininity, how you can start your life, how you can, your workspace, your relationship, and even as a single woman looking to date. So I need you to subscribe to my channel. At this moment, I think I'm just like 666 followers. So if you're watching this video up to this moment, I want you to give me a nice subscription so you can always receive content whenever I drop content to help you become an authentic feminine woman that you actually are. See you next time, and bye-bye.